So the biggest thing in this hobby is, look, you got to give yourself some grace, okay? And let me tell you why. So I've got a short story here. When I first started, okay, in my mind, I was like, well, I like fruit. So this guy I'd met, he actually sent me a pint or a quart or whatever of banana brandy. And I loved it. I loved the character, the banana character it had, okay? So in my mind, hey, why not just in it, right? Well, that's what happened. But at the time, I was using airlocks in a 6-gallon plastic, I can't think of what they're called. Well, anyway, there was a bung on top and there was an airlock that you had to fill up with water. And what I didn't know was with banana, that shit likes to foam. And boy, did it. See, what I also did was I filled up all the way just about to the neck. And that, what do you call it? I'm gonna figure out what's called here in a minute. So those of you that actually have done banana probably know where this is going. Just luckily for myself, I had laid down some cardboard and I had put it in a closet because at the time my son was like 2 years old, so you know how kids are. They like to get in shit. Stuff that they, shouldn't. Well, lo and behold, one evening I'm sitting there in the recliner watching TV and all of a sudden I hear boom! And I jumped up out of some bitch like the gun went off somewhere, I had no idea. Well, finally I made my way into the closet and that was a disaster. Oh, by the way, it was called a carboy. And what had happened was the banana foamed up just like it does every time and it clogged the airlock. Well, what happens when something continues to build pressure? Unfortunately, I wished at the time that I never found out, but what's the best teacher? Experience. Oh boy, and that gave me a whole lot of it because I spent a whole lot of time cleaning because that was on the walls, it was on the ceiling, it was a disaster. And see, what I'm getting at is that didn't have to happen. I just didn't really ask the right questions. Okay? So, to make a long story short, this is kind of why I started the Institute, is to give people the opportunity to bypass those kind of situations if all possible. Because those of you that know me know that I like to do things the hard way and give myself a whole lot more work than I ever planned on doing. So if you're trying to get into distilling or the hobby or just want to know how, click the link below. And if you have any questions, send us a message.